If you ask someone where the most advanced bathrooms are in the world, there's a good chance they would say Japan. Many recognize Japanese toilets as the pinnacle of bathroom technology, and countless pieces of media have referenced this legendary status that these toilets have. It would be hard for me to make a series about bathrooms without mentioning Japanese toilets. So, there was only one way to see if Japanese toilets were truly as unique as everyone says. And that was to travel to Japan and find out for myself. After spending some time in Japan, I immediately noticed two things about their toilets. The first thing was that, on average, the bathrooms were a lot cleaner than in other countries I've been to. And the second thing was that every toilet came with a built-in bidet, plus a control panel attached to the wall. In fact, a lot of the toilets came with much more than just a bidet. The fact that these advanced toilets not only worked but were also clean showed the amount of care and attention to detail that went into creating and maintaining these toilets. One of the best examples of this is the Tokyo Toilet Project, which refers to 17 public bathrooms that were constructed around Shibuya City in the past 4 years. What made this urban redevelopment project so interesting was that these bathrooms were designed by different architects, giving each one a distinct look. When I discovered the existence of these toilets, I decided that I was going to have to visit as many as I could, as it was a great opportunity to learn more about Japanese toilets. And after visiting these bathrooms, I can say with confidence that they were certainly some of the most interesting things I've ever seen. For example, this white one had a bunch of sinks placed on the same slope. So maybe I guess it's one sink? I don't know, but it looked nice. And there was this one that was made out of concrete, which doesn't sound that interesting until you look closely and see that the concrete was molded to have a beautiful wood texture. On the other hand, this bathroom had a wood texture because it was made out of wood. There was also this red one that was very eye-catching, and this one that was a circle. And this one was also a circle or a sphere, I guess. And this one was a cube, which kind of reminded me of the Minecraft houses I used to build when I was a kid. And anyways, there was also this transparent bathroom. And I know what you're thinking. Why should a bathroom be transparent? Well, this bathroom turns opaque when you lock the door, which is very cool. It's a very interesting concept for a bathroom because the transparency serves a couple of purposes. First, you can see if the bathroom is clean and vacant from really far away. Secondly, it's a great reminder for you to lock the door, which we've all probably forgotten to do sometimes. These bathrooms were so intriguing that I couldn't resist the urge to use some of them. And let me just say, the interiors were also phenomenal. Not only were they clean, they were beautiful, private, technologically advanced, and inclusive. Very inclusive and accessible. I mean, they had bathrooms for men, bathrooms for women, gender-neutral bathrooms, support for elderly people, disabled people, pregnant people, people with children, people with ostomy bags. They had everything. They even had maps for all the bathrooms. Maps for bathrooms. These bathrooms had so much going for them that I start to feel kind of bad about myself. I start to wonder that if I was a bathroom, what kind of bathroom would I be? These Tokyo toilet bathrooms were everything a person could want to be. Clean, functional, useful, and unique. All of these bathrooms were so unique. They all stood out from all the other bathrooms I've used before, and I think we all dream about standing out sometimes. Being unique makes us feel like we matter. Being different makes us feel irreplaceable, thus making us feel like we have a place in the world. But the thing about being unique is that it's hard. It's a big world out there with a lot of people. Like, a lot of people. And it's hard to be distinguishable from the crowd. It's easy to feel like we're just a cog in the machine, just flowing through life until our inevitable demise where we're replaced by someone more significant. I'm sure that we all sometimes wish the world was a little smaller, because then it would be easier to be different. Sometimes in life, we do things to try to seem unique or stand out, like doing something weird, or presenting ourselves a certain way, or just being annoying.
Hey.
But no matter what, it's still so easy to blend in with the background or get lost in all the noise. When I went to visit Mount Fuji, I saw these swans, and I wanted to get a shot of them with the mountain for this video because I thought it would be pretty. However, it was really hard to do that because other people kept getting in the way when they were trying to take the exact same shot. This made me question my own uniqueness and why I was even making this video in the first place. Was the fact that I'm making this video part of a series about peeing and bathrooms just my attempt at differentiating myself from the people who surrounded me? I mean, yeah, probably. Am I succeeding at that? I don't know. You tell me. Unless there's no one here. Like if there's no one watching this video and I'm just speaking into the void here. I guess that's a good question. What's the point of uniqueness if there's no one there to see that uniqueness? Everyone knows the saying, if a tree falls in a forest and no one is around to hear it, does it make a sound? If a toilet is unique, but no one is around to use it, is it really unique? It seems like the Tokyo Toilet Project face a similar conundrum. Apparently, the original plan was to have the construction of some of these toilets finished in time for the 2020 Olympics. However, let's just say the 2020 Olympics didn't draw a huge crowd due to a certain event that year. It can be argued that these toilets never got the appreciation they fully deserved until they were heavily featured in Wim Wenders' latest film, Perfect Days. So the question remains, does uniqueness matter if no one sees it? Can you even call it uniqueness? I think the answer is no. Being different is how we exist in contrast to the space around us. Uniqueness isn't just a trait, it's a relationship we have with the world and the people around us. Being unique requires us to put ourselves out there, out into the world with all its people, where our uniqueness can be observed. So maybe when it comes to uniqueness, it's a good thing we live in such a big world with a lot of people, because it means there are more chances for our uniqueness to be seen. And as our world progresses, it only seems to be getting bigger. And sure, being unique is hard because it's so easy to get lost in all the noise in this big, big world. But you're here, aren't you? If you hear my voice right now, that means you're here, watching this video. You somehow found this video in all the noise and you gave it your time. Maybe that's the key to it, giving each other time so we can help each other be a little more unique in this chaos that we call our world. So, thank you for giving up your time to make it to the end of this video and listening to my thoughts. I really appreciate it. And hopefully I can do the same for you sometime. Thanks for watching.